So this is a project where we are looking at making it the most innovative space in all of the land. And you can tell it's lacking a little bit of innovation. You see the wood here doesn't have any grain on it. It's just basically a sea of red. Obviously some dated interiors here. This is the lobby space of the Peoria Council Chambers. Some of you may have been in this space before. This is the inside of that space. Gorgeous to behold, I can tell. The blue carpet, I know, has seen better days. So obviously it's in need of a makeover, but what kind of makeover can we put into the space to make it actually innovative? Because we were tasked by the mayor to make it the most innovative space we could, and he had an idea to open up the sidewalls to let in natural light, and we couldn't agree more with how that would turn out as a more innovative space. So here's another picture of the existing space, and here's the new lobby of the Peoria Council Chambers. And you'll see here we have a huge art piece in the lobby space, and that's really important. Art is essential for our reward system signaling, so please stop eliminating art from the spaces that we inhabit. They're very important to signify meaning and memory. So we took their symbol and abstracted it, and we actually created a routed out texture. So textures also enhance reward signaling. This is a wall you can go up and touch. And then novelty sparks reward in meeting. So we've built in color changing LED lights to go into this art piece so that every time you come, you may experience something a little different. So discovery is part of what makes us want to come back to spaces. And then we also have some symbolism here. So symbolism still matters. We have lights that come up and over. This is to signify people coming together with their ideas and to get us on the same path to solutions. We also have a lot more transparency. You can see those wide open doors, and with the new advances in AI security, we're going to be able to make our spaces a lot more transparent, thank God. So we will have this happening in a lot more of our public spaces.
That lighting fixture's cool too.
Oh, thank you for the lighting fixture. The lighting fixture is actually, he wanted a copper dome in the space, and we said, let's do it, but let's do it a little differently. So we have a dome of copper lights that give us one of the 5 C's for Arizona. So symbolism still matters. And here's inside the space now. We're opening up the sidewalls, and in between this corridor on the outside that used to be closed off, we've installed some beautiful panels here. Jason has gotten the rendering just right to make sure we can understand how this would work. But as somebody's coming up to start their meeting, they walk past this facility in this space, and they'll get a vision of where they're about to go. So this also enhances the reward signaling and priming of the system for the people on the council. And then we have done a few other things here. We've intentionally left some of the original textures and stone in the space to give further reward signaling, give your eye somewhere to rest and kind of solve some problems in the space. And then when you're seated here, we have natural materials brought back into the space. We don't have room to put in plants, although maybe I could get permission after this talk, I don't know. We love plants in spaces because plants lower cortisol and they help with us keeping our minds open to new ideas. So when we want new ideas, we cannot be limited to a box with 4 walls. We need to literally think outside the box. It helps with those signaling. And on the back of the chairs, we have natural materials, so we're bringing in wood there so your eye has a place to work on natural fractals while you're in the space and thinking of solutions together. So all of that comes together in the space for the most innovative space in all the land, I hope you can see, just thinking through these principles. And we've also opened up the ceiling there, so exposing the structure is another part of that. So this is how we're bringing CDMR principles into more innovative spaces.
Mm-hmm. Were there security concerns that you had to address? Because when I think of council chambers, I think a lot of times that's why they're all kind of dark and gloomy. So
yeah.
I'm curious how you were able to mitigate that, but also make it look cool and have all the light.
We do have some very secure spaces, and we found that other council chambers around the area are solving that through just police presence instead, and just using different strategies. So it's not always about just blocking the path of somebody coming into the space. So yeah, we've talked a lot about that, and there's different solutions. We've got some integrated bulletproofing and things like that integrated into the space as well for additional security. Sleek integrations. So, and then even the back of house spaces. So I want to encourage anyone who's designing spaces or thinking about the places that are the rest spaces between our work sessions, is that having them connected to natural light is also really important. So in this case, this is a break room, and we're connecting it to that view corridor where we're bringing in natural light. This is the council about to break down the walls in Peoria. So this will be a space you can actually walk through and feel the effects very soon. Okay, speaking of ideas, I thought this would be a great